What's up guys, it's your boy Ru and we are back for another Kuro no Kiseki 2 Crimson Sin video. Every single time one of these intros I have to say Kuro no 2, Crimson Sin, instant serotonin because I am hype. I am ready for the next game, for the sequel. Even though I'm still currently playing through Kuro on the channel right now, the streaming is still going on because your boy is that kind of guy that's going to be going for 200 plus hours. But anyways, that aside, we have actually got some new info. We got some new info on the Twitters. Thanks to the goats, Han translating some things that Kondo said during an interview recently. I believe I'm just like a day later, so by the time I get this up. So I kind of figured, you know what? There is some kind of interesting things here that was mentioned. So why don't we just take a look at this and just talk about it real quick and discuss it, and I'll give you all my thoughts on what is being said here. But first of all, are y'all peeping this right here, fam? Take a look at what we have got over here. Rude Boy Gaming, our YouTube channel, our community, our fam, is now 266 subs. I cannot freaking believe it. We have got 266 subs. Shout out to every single one of y'all that are following me, that are sub to the channel, that support your boy. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Y'all are the goats. And I can't freaking believe it. Technically, February, I believe 28th is when I started the channel. That's the first year anniversary. But essentially, this is it. 2021 is about to come to a close. And we did a thing, y'all. We have almost to 300. Let's get it. Let's go. 2022, we are working our way to 1K subs. That is the plan. That's the goal. Let's freaking get it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your 2021. Now, let's get into this discussion right here. So basically, like I said, Kondo gave an interview here. I haven't read any of this yet because I wanted to kind of just give y'all my raw thoughts on the fly. So this is new information. Kuro no Kiseki 2 Crimson Sin. I did peep that sin is actually what I thought it is, meaning sinning. Like, you know, cultural stuff. So the first game in the Calvert arc didn't really touch the major mystery that ran through the entire Trail series. I'm not really going to talk about that at all or give my thoughts because as most of you guys know that have been following me for a while, I actually haven't played the entire series. I only played what's on consoles that's localized and then what's not localized following CS4. Because, you know, I'm not gonna, like, this is just me personally, I'm not gonna spend money on a game that's not graphically pleasing to me, that's in Japanese. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. And again, my laptop, if you've been following the channel, you know how much times I've had laptop struggles and there's no way I can play a game and stream it at the same time. It's not happening. The members of the Ouroboros Society, they basically, from what I've seen so far in the game, I'm currently a little bit past the halfway point, they basically did nothing. Essentially, they did nothing but just watch like this is a TV show, like this is a movie. Ridiculous. Waste of my time. But, so I guess they're gonna have more of an active role in the sequel. Better? The development team first listened to the designer's proposal, okay, such as appearance, transformation, henshin, transformation, appearance, henshin, I love all those terms, of the red armor, the red Grendel, where the heck that is. I cannot wait to find out about that. That evil Grendel, absolutely. Which honestly, personally, if Elaine gets some sort of like, I don't want her to necessarily get a Grendel, but she's like a holy knight. If she had like a shining holy knight armor mode, that would be freaking, that would be hot. That would be sexy. Are you kidding me? So they first brought up the idea of a transformation of a red armor Grendel, and then from that idea, they came up with the story, gameplay, and title. Interesting. So what I'm getting from this is they actually took the idea of a red version of Vaughn's Grendel, and that's how they came up with the story, the gameplay, and the title for Kuro 2. Which, speaking of the gameplay, I really hope they really don't need to change much for me personally with the gameplay besides let the action mode carry over into bosses. I want to sauce up some bosses in the action phase and then switch into the combat phase, and into the turn-based game mode. And maybe add a teeny sprinkle of sugar to it. Like give it like, I don't know, one skill, just one skill. Maybe like similar to like an arts driver, maybe you can plug in a driver into the Sypha battle ornament that gives you a skill in your action phase. Something along those lines. I think that would be freaking cool. Yep, like I said, I did peep that. This is the tweet that I peeped. The subtitle sin means sin. Yeah. So the sin here means sin. Concept of, you know, morals, all that good stuff from a religious standpoint. How that relates to Kuro, I cannot wait to find out. Or Kuro 2, rather. I can't wait to see what exactly that is. Again, I haven't finished the first game, Kuro no Kiseki, so that's my perspective when I'm giving y'all my thoughts. Secondly, Kuro 2? Oh yeah, it looks dark. It looks dark, which means your boy is going to be off his chair. He's going to be livid throughout when we get to that sequel and for the reviews, and I cannot wait for the next reviews after today. Because I believe it's going to happen probably, what, like February, March, and I cannot wait for that. By then, I should definitely be done streaming. Probably. The sequel reveals two characters, Vaughn and Elaine. Let's just quickly go back here. You know what? No. Okay. So we've already seen this. We already seen this. So let me just bring this up real quick. This right here, that's the red Grendel that we just talked about. What the heck is that situation? So basically, Kuro 2 was made off of this thing. Essentially is what I'm getting from that, which I find very interesting. But now, they mentioned Vaughn and Elaine. Look at what we have got over here. I don't know how many of y'all have already seen this, but I'm still gonna talk about it because I can sip over this endlessly. It's rent-free in my brain 24/7. Look at this! Look at them! The childhood trio. I freaking love the childhood trio, and I hope they get a lot. I hope they get as much screen time as possible in the sequel. Absolutely, for sure. I love them. I could have them so much. Now look at this. Look at Rune just chilling in the back with his glasses. The smooth, handsome man that he is. Look at her. Look at Elaine. Look at Elaine and Vaughn. Look at Elaine and Vaughn. Are you kidding me? Look at her smile. Look at that smile. Perfect. I never knew I needed Elaine, the sword maiden, the absolutely divine and elegant goddess, to be in a sweater and a scarf. I never knew I needed this until this key visual. Cause this? Oh yeah. Yes to all of this. And Vaughn. Look at Vaughn's face. That smirk. Oh yeah. He's got something on his mind, alright? And it's delicious. It's sweet. It's perfection. Anyways, let's get back into let me regain focus before I start bringing Rusimp out in the open. Would y'all better believe if Judith had some sort of key visual? Yeah, I would have been yeah. That's it. I'll just leave it at that. So the game is not going to be based off them as like a dual protagonist, meaning like it's not going to be a Tales of Arise situation. Like Tales of Arise had dual protags, Alphen and Shion, Blossom. This is not what this is going to be. They're going to be working together because of a certain incident, that incident being the whole wiping up, the absolute obliteration, the cream pieing of some CID agents. That's essentially why that they're going to be working together with a certain incident, and Elaine is going to be acting as a bracer, Vaughn, the Spriggan, the Goats, my MC, which I cannot wait to find out what his true past, like who he truly is in his past, because I haven't found that out yet. But I actually have no issues with this, because this girl over here, this blondie, this heroine, she's amazing. Agnes is amazing, and that's coming from me, so I actually have no problem with Elaine not being a quote-unquote main protagonist. I just want her to have more shine, more spotlight, more playtime, more screen time. As long as she's got that, as long as Elaine, right over here to my right or my left, either way, as long as she's got more screen time and more focus on her, I'm cool. So the plot of Kuro 2 is going to be taking place about a year after the first one. Okay, a little bit less. Septarion, okay, so we're finally getting Septarions mentioned. It wasn't mentioned yet in my playthrough currently. It was going to be mentioned in the sequel. It's about freaking time. The appearance of the enemy in the form of from the first screenshot, which we already saw, the red Grendel. He is a character that can Oh! Let's get it. The red Grendel, that's a person. It's not, which I kind of figured. I figured it was some dude henching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Transforming like an evil Power Ranger. Even Kamen Rider. But there's confirmation. Maybe it could be the boss of Armada. Because in my opinion, he seemed, at least from what I've seen so far, he kind of looked interested in Vaughn's situation. And they have some sort of past that I have no idea what the heck their connection could be, but they have some sort of relation to each other, some way or form. They're acquainted. Let's put it that way, they're acquaintances. So, which Vaughn basically has acquaintances with a plethora of people. That's another reason why I love him. His connections are insane. Now, maybe this could be the boss of Armada, or it could just be a new character in general. I would probably prefer it to be some other absolutely evil. Actually, I don't really know who I want this to be, but I just can't wait to find out. I cannot wait to find out. I am all for the Vaughn versus the red Grendel. Let's get it. Let's go. It's time. It's fighting. It is time to Tatakai, and your boy is gonna be livid for all of that. It's still in the stages of deciding on the. Really? It's still deciding on the story outline? That's kind of surprising. Combat gameplay, stage background, and the game system will continue to design. Perfect. That's literally all they need to do as far as I'm concerned. Right here, this is what I was looking for. They're gonna add elements such as minigames. They are finally gonna add minigames in the sequel. The two main that I want to see: Street Racing, Fight Arena. Street Racing and Fight Arena. That needs to freaking happen. Kondo, Nihon Falcon, do it. It's that simple. It's easy. Y'all already have it set up. You just need to implement it. Street racing, you're literally in Calvert. I have seen NPCs talk about racing. Bon loves cars. He has a van. He could race in his van. Don't get it twisted. Make that a thing. And number 2, Fight Arena. This place is all about underground. Underground. Give me an underground Fight Arena minigame where I could like farm quartzes, farm Mira, farm items. If I don't get levels and experience, I don't really care. I don't need that. I just want the fighting. I just want the smoke in the cage. And give me money. Give me that cha-ching. Give me my bag. Save data. Kuro 2 will also provide bonus rewards. Perfect. That's a little extra something. Also, the game supports 60 FPS, which Kuro 1 does, so it makes sense for Kuro 2 to carry that over from the get-go. Optimal support for the PS5 platform. Let's go. Let's get it. More info to be revealed the first quarter of 2022, which I believe the first quarter of 2022 because of last year, how I believe I covered it from the very beginning of the reveals. So I'm thinking about end of February, beginning of March. I believe that's quarter 1, but don't quote me on that. We're getting it. There's no question. I don't need to see anything. I don't need to see reveals. I don't need to see new characters. I could literally see zero from this point forward until this game drops, and I'm getting it day 1. Possibly get the Spriggan edition depending on what my IRL situation is looking like. If we can do another unboxing video, which I hopefully you guys enjoyed the one I did for this one, and show you guys some of the like stuff we can get. Which, by the way, if there's an Elaine tapestry or a Judith tapestry, it's basically a done deal for me to get that for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting it day 1. We're gonna be streaming it just like we are right now. Google Translate, talking to every NPC, going through every single thing and nook and cranny of this game, because Calvert is peak fiction. I'm ready. I am ready for Kuro 2. Everything looks great. I'm like what I'm hearing, and I cannot wait to see more in the near future. And I will be doing my best to cover it, cover all the new reveals and stuff and whatnot, and try to get them out as timely as I can. Did you particularly look for something that you wanted to see Kondo mention that wasn't here? Which I don't like. They weren't going to mention like returning characters at least this early in the phase. So you got to keep in mind like there's still like a lot of time. You know what I mean? But was there anything in particular like y'all wanted to hear that you were hoping to see out of this, like from an interview type of scenario? Because me personally, I was satisfied. But yeah, let me know. Drop your comments down below. I always check them out. And yeah, that's a freaking wrap to this video, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy the video and you haven't already, then like the dang video, because I do appreciate your guys' feedback. Thank you guys once again for supporting the channel, for subbing to your boy, for being a part of the family. 266 subs, absolutely crazy. Next year we're working our way to 1K. Let's get it. Let's go. And if you enjoyed this video and you've been enjoying some of the recent videos, the gameplays, the streams, the reviews, whatever the reaction trailers, whatever the case may be, and you haven't already, then go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button and join the Rude Boy Gaming fam today, because we are out here. We are out here, we're growing, we are doing things. But anyways, y'all, take care. Have a great rest of your 2020. Have a great rest of your 2021. Happy New Year, y'all. Happy holidays. And I'll see you all in the next video or stream. Take care, fam. Your boy is out of here. Peace.